It was good.
That's
He went
good.
through the 4 points of like the braking and turning.
Good. Remember your blend line?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the grip is pretty much there on the apexes. Where before, you got to take that like in the middle when it's wet. You still see it's, you know, damp out there, but there's, you know, enough dry spots you can aim for the apexes and hope for the best. Now each one of these corners, this is the last one, is all a little bit faster.
No braking at all really through this section.
This one, yeah, in my car, there's certainly not. You know, we're kind of a late apex on this guy. There you go. Yeah, good. Yep. Yeah, as soon as you hit the middle of that corner, the apex, you're letting it track out, throttle down.
Oh, these pads are insane.
Yeah, they sound like it. Alright, now this one is like one big corner. So you track in, smooth, smooth, smooth. Yep, exactly. And then you can start tracking out here. This one doesn't really count. And that's a good point to check your rear view, see if you need to give anybody a point by.
God, I wish this would warm up.
So that one you can probably go a little bit faster, but you can't, you know, then you got to brake definitely more for this one compared to that last one, obviously.
It feels pretty good out now, though.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So, you know, if you want to probably push it a little bit more, you can.
I felt a little bit there.
Good. Yeah, and then this one, you're pretty much on the throttle, I think, before the apex.
There they go. A little bit.
Throttle, throttle, and then track out. Good, good.
When, like there, to go down 4th to 3rd, shift in the straight line?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you always want to downshift before you're turning.
to not upset the car, I would
Exactly.
guess.
Yep.
Okay.
And both hands should be on the wheel anyway. So good, nice and smooth through there. And then you can use your throttle to control if you're going too wide, ease off the throttle a little bit. But if you're pulling in and you got more track, then you can hit the throttle a little bit more, but that's good. But nice and smooth. You know, we're not jamming on the gas. So that's going to upset the car. You're still steering, you know. So that's good. Felt nice and tight. One end to the other. The sides of the track. Good. Yeah, you don't need to go all the way out on that one because then you got to turn here. So, but whatever you need room for, you got. Good. That's how you know you're right at the edge. When it's dry.
Yeah.
Now remember, you can be all the way to the left of this to make this corner wider.
Right. I think I get tripped up by the.
Yeah, oh yeah,
line
I did
there.
the first whole session, I did the same thing. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? If you really want to push it more through this corner, try and get over more to the left after that little kink. You know, use more of the track.
Okay. before the hairpin?
Before the big corner, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you next lap. Corner to trail bike a little bit into, which means you're still on the brake a little bit as you're turning in, because that brake zone is so late. The brake zone really goes into the corner. Where this one you don't want to mess around with too much. You kind of want to be steering in the corner. So yeah, nice and wide out here. Good. And now one big corner. And then you use your throttle to control. There you go. Now track out. Track out. Corner you don't even worry about. Good. Right. Yep. Now try and stay to the left here. Now you got more track to corner in. So once you get your braking zones down a little bit, that'll start to feel faster. Right. You got more road. Slide a little bit, and then you just throttle control it. Just means as it's steering out a little bit too far, you just ease off and let the car turn. Good, that's perfect. Better to sacrifice that last corner and be wide on this, because this is heading into the straightaway. And by sacrifice, I mean you don't track out as much, so you're slower exiting that corner, but then you got that double apex corner, and you want to be fast. Man, that bird's out to get you. Oh. See, now you probably could have made that if you were a little bit wider, you know, on the entry of that one. So remember to track left after that little kink. You're doing pretty good with the apexes here. And then, yeah, you can feel the car, you know, start to slide a little bit, and then you know you got to back off, and then this one's pretty fast. Yep. And if you got grip, if you accelerate, you got to remember to start letting off the steering, because it'll want to turn the car in. Probably a little early on that one, but you know, I mean, those are tricky corners.
You kind of ignore the first little corner, right?
Basically, think of it as like half of a brake zone, half of a turn. Okay, and that's fine, because now you want to really nail this corner. So, you know. You know, a little bit tighter on that apex.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean? The corner before that, it's like you kind of give that one up so you can really hit that next one good. Because you want to be fast going out of that, you know, going into a straightaway.
Oh, I got goobered this one totally.
Too tight, yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's how you learn. And you're like, oh, I got to get over to the left after that little kink. Just like this, one side of the track to the other. But not on every single turn, because some of them you're giving up to, you know, take advantage of the next turn or possibly the turn behind it. Good recovery, felt a little slide.